Throughout the annals of time, the name Marcus Aurelius shines as a paragon of wisdom, leadership, and Stoic virtue. As both a Roman emperor and a celebrated Stoic philosopher, Marcus Aurelius dedicated his life to a singular purpose: the unwavering pursuit of fairness and justice in a world often fraught with turbulence and uncertainty. His reign, distinguished by an unyielding commitment to ethical governance, etched an enduring legacy upon the annals of history. Yet, it is his intimately penned writings, collectively known as Meditations, that transcend his mortal existence. These profound texts, which provide a window into Marcus Aurelius's Stoic philosophy, continue to bestow their timeless wisdom and guidance upon those navigating the complexities of life. In the annals of history, Marcus Aurelius stands as an extraordinary figure, earning not only the respect but also the enduring admiration of his contemporaries. As the Emperor of Rome, his reign was characterized by an unwavering dedication to the principles of fairness and justice, principles deeply ingrained in his being through the influence of Stoic philosophy. Stoicism, a prevailing philosophical framework in the Roman Empire, found in Marcus Aurelius a fervent adherent. He embraced its tenets, emphasizing the paramount importance of reason, logic, and a certain detachment from the vicissitudes of the external world. It was through the lens of Stoicism that Marcus Aurelius framed his actions as emperor. His pursuit of fairness and justice was not just a political endeavor, it was the cornerstone of his philosophical outlook. In his own words, he affirmed, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This embodiment of virtue was manifest in his unwavering belief that every individual, regardless of station or privilege, deserved to be treated with equanimity, and that no one should be exempt from the rule of law. His commitment to justice often led him to make decisions that were met with dissent among his subjects. Yet, with the Stoic detachment he so ardently championed, he remained steadfast, unswayed by the tumultuous waves of emotion and public opinion. Marcus Aurelius was a man of profound integrity and unwavering principles. His life was an embodiment of his commitment to fairness, justice, and emotional control, setting an enduring example for leaders throughout the ages. As we delve deeper into his legacy, we will uncover the remarkable real-life examples that illuminate his extraordinary journey. In his magnum opus, Meditations, Marcus Aurelius bequeaths us with a reservoir of timeless wisdom that transcends the epochs. This literary masterpiece is an anthology of Aurelius's contemplations, spanning an array of topics from the pursuit of virtuous living to the art of navigating vexing human interactions. Astonishingly, despite being etched over 2 millennia ago, the pearls of insight nestled within Meditations continue to gleam with a brilliance undiminished by time. Aurelius, a luminary of Stoic philosophy, imbues Meditations with the essence of his philosophical creed. The Stoics championed a life lived in consonance with the natural order, guided by reason and a measured detachment from the allure of material possessions. This Stoic ethos resonates powerfully throughout the pages of Aurelius's opus, where he extols the virtues of simplicity and champions the mastery of one's emotions. The evergreen quality of the wisdom enshrined in Meditations is rooted in its foundation upon universal truths. Aurelius's exhortations on the pursuit of virtue, for instance, possess an enduring relevance that transcends the sands of time. In a world often tumultuous and capricious, Meditations serves as a wellspring of sagacity and counsel, offering solace and illumination in the face of life's complexities. Moreover, his insights on resilience can be encapsulated in his words. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Through these words, he imparts a profound truth. The obstacles we face can be transformed into stepping stones on the path to personal growth and fulfillment. This concept of embracing adversity as an opportunity for growth remains as pertinent today as it did in Aurelius's time. In the labyrinthine realm of human interactions, Aurelius's wisdom shines brightly as well. His counsel on dealing with challenging individuals, those whom he referred to as difficult people, is both prescient and actionable. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they can't tell good from evil. But I have seen the beauty of good and the ugliness of evil, and have recognized that the wrongdoer has a nature related to my own. These words invite us to embrace a perspective shift, fostering empathy and understanding even in the face of adversity. In the modern world, where interactions can be fraught with tensions, Aurelius's advice serves as a compass for forging harmonious relationships. In his renowned literary masterpiece, Meditations, Marcus Aurelius profoundly underscores the paramount significance of emotional mastery. Within the pages of this Stoic classic, Aurelius eloquently expounds on the notion that emotions, particularly the disruptive forces of negativity such as anger, possess the capacity to obscure our judgment and veer us off course. For Aurelius, the crux of Stoicism lies in the practice of rationality and self-control. It is, in essence, the art of orchestrating one's emotional orchestra to align harmoniously with the Stoic symphony of life. To lead a virtuous Stoic existence, one must wield the reins of their emotions, steering them toward the serene waters of rationality. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the belief that our emotions, particularly the noxious ones, are inherently entwined with our judgments and beliefs. It is this intimate connection that Marcus Aurelius masterfully addresses. He encourages us to embark on a transformative journey by recalibrating our thought processes, recognizing that altering our cognitive compass can chart a new emotional course. Hence, Aurelius fervently accentuates the pivotal role of managing both our thoughts and emotions in our quest for self-improvement. The rationale behind this emphasis on emotional governance is clear. Emotions, when left unchecked, can exert a pernicious influence over our lives. Consider the tempestuous fury of anger, for instance. It has the potential to incite impulsive actions and rash decisions, rendering us captives of our own fleeting emotions. Such emotional tumult can cast a shadow over our judgment, obscuring our view of reason and prudence, often resulting in actions we later lament. To wield emotional control is to steer the ship of our lives with a steady hand, navigating the tempestuous seas of existence with sagacity. In doing so, we empower ourselves to make judicious choices and, in the spirit of Stoicism, harmonize our inner world with the outer world. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." These timeless insights resonate as much in our contemporary lives as they did in the ancient world, underscoring the enduring importance of emotional mastery within the tapestry of Stoicism. In his profound work, Meditations, Marcus Aurelius expounds upon the profound significance of mastering one's emotions. He ardently underscores that such mastery must be rooted in comprehension and acceptance, rejecting the notion of suppression. To him, the path to emotional control begins with understanding. By comprehending the intricate nuances of our emotions, we empower ourselves to rein them in. Marcus Aurelius's wisdom finds poignant expression in his renowned aphorism, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." This eloquent maxim underscores the critical importance of understanding our emotions. It suggests that by probing the depths of our feelings, we gain mastery over our reactions. It further accentuates the wisdom in refusing to be a slave to our emotions. Anger or hatred may course through us, but this does not dictate our actions. Another memorable insight from Marcus Aurelius is encapsulated in the words, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This quote serves as a stark reminder of life's fragility, its impermanence. Consequently, it urges us to exercise emotional restraint. Succumbing to unchecked emotions, he warns, leads to unfavorable outcomes. Marcus Aurelius champions an approach to emotional control steeped in understanding and acceptance. His philosophy teaches that by comprehending the emotional underpinnings of our responses, we wield the power to govern them effectively. This practical and time-tested approach holds relevance in our modern lives, guiding us towards self-mastery and a more balanced existence. Consider a contemporary example. Imagine a professional who faces a barrage of workplace criticism. Instead of reacting impulsively with anger, they pause to explore why this criticism triggers such strong emotions. This introspection empowers them to respond with measured, constructive feedback, thereby diffusing tension and fostering personal growth, a reflection of Marcus Aurelius's enduring wisdom. In a world where emotions often run high, Marcus Aurelius's teachings remain a beacon of enlightenment. Through understanding and acceptance, we can navigate the complex terrain of our feelings, ultimately leading us towards a path of self-control, resilience, and more positive outcomes in our daily lives. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius famously said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." What Marcus meant by this is that our happiness and sense of control in life comes from within, not from external factors. This is a powerful message, particularly in our modern world where we are bombarded with messages telling us that we need to succeed in order to be happy. The pressure to achieve can be overwhelming, and often leads to feelings of anxiety and failure. However, Marcus Aurelius counsels us to take a different approach. He advocates accepting the possibility of failure while still striving for success. This mindset leads to a more balanced and resilient approach to life. When we accept that failure is a possibility, we are no longer afraid of it. We can approach life with a sense of calm and confidence, knowing that we will be able to handle whatever comes our way. This doesn't mean that we should give up on our goals. Rather, it means that we should approach them with a realistic understanding of the challenges involved. When we are able to let go of our need for perfection, we are free to focus on what is truly important. We can enjoy the process of achieving our goals, rather than fixating on the outcome. And when we do inevitably face setbacks, we can draw on our inner strength to overcome them. The power of acceptance is that it allows us to live life to the fullest. So next time you feel yourself getting caught up in the pursuit of success, take a step back and remind yourself of Marcus Aurelius' wise words. Embrace the possibility of failure, and find the strength to achieve your goals. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic Roman emperor, offers profound insights for a balanced life. In our bustling world, fairness, justice, and emotional control are essential. We must treat ourselves and others fairly, maintain justice, and master our emotions. Stoicism guides us to focus on what we can control, fostering contentment and joy in simplicity. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." This wisdom encourages us to rise above chaos. Consider modern examples of those embodying Stoic principles, inspiring calm and ethical living. In today's whirlwind, Marcus Aurelius's teachings remain a timeless beacon for a harmonious life.